this hearing. Mr. Administrator, thank you for being here today. Congratulations, I guess, on taking the job and being confirmed. It's a very difficult job, as we all recognize. I took the committee down to Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands a few weeks ago, and in particular, the FEMA person in the Virgin Islands is very impressive. I guess it's his second tour of duty there. And, Puerto Rico's still a work in progress, I think, but I think FEMA's trying to get things on track. I couldn't tell whether some of the problems had to do more with the government of Puerto Rico or what the concern was, but I mean, there's still, I think they were going to finally start doing some housing reconstruction this month, and they say it's going to ramp up quickly. They've still got 24,000 blue tarps there. And then we went over the other side of the island, which is a different story. I mean, not only do they still have hurricane impacts, but the earthquake was quite devastating. For one thing, their schools were the hurricane shelters. Hurricane season's 3 months away, and the schools are collapsed. And most of the public buildings, too, are unusable because they were pretty much all 60s, 70s vintage before, we came up with more modern techniques and realized the extent. One thing, though, and hopefully you'll address that here, is that we still don't have approval for permanent repair assistance. I met with a group of the mayors over in Ponce, but they represent the whole earthquake zone. And, that's a concern because the public buildings have to be reconstructed demolished, then reconstructed, and the schools, and I don't know what exactly is holding that up. And another observation would be people are having trouble with records, again, particularly, property records. And we adopted, after the hurricane, a self-certification document that FEMA used, but it isn't yet being used, or wasn't as of a few weeks ago, in the earthquake zone, and I would hope that we can just dust off that form and get these people the assistance they need more quickly. With that, I look forward to hearing your remarks. And also, I don't know if you'll address this or you may come up in questions, what sort of planning is going on, since FEMA has played a key role historically in coordinating among agencies in SARS and some other things, whether that same role is being played today in the federal government. With that, Madam Chair, I yield back the balance of my time.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I now recognize the ranking member of the committee, Mr. Graves, for an opening statement.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and I also want to thank Administrator Gaynor for being here today, and I also want to thank the administrator for meeting with me and other members of the committee earlier. Ensuring there is ongoing communication it's very helpful for members whose districts